Hey y'all, it's Chloe, it's your beginner skincare formulator, and today I'll be making an emulsified body butter. Now, this is the third time I'm trying this. The first time actually turned out very well. I used a high percentage of shea butter compared to other oils, and it was very nice. But the only thing was, it was very thick and it left some residue on your hand, like a greasy residue, which I did not like. So the second time I made this recipe, I actually added castor oil. I lowered down my shea butter and I added stearic acid, and it became too thick and kind of too dry. So this recipe, now I added the castor oil, but this time I also added avocado oil. So we're gonna see what kind of difference this will make. So stay tuned. So I decided to add cornstarch into this recipe. Most body butter makers would use arrowroot powder, and I used to use arrowroot powder, but I just didn't have any on hand. So I used cornstarch, and this was supposed to like take away the greasiness, absorb the extra um, oils, I guess, so it's not cakey on your hand like I had the first time. Yeah, so my attempt there was to strain out the cornstarch, but it's not like flour. It will still clump, so that was basically a waste of time. So you don't need to do that. Strain it out, sift it. It's not necessary. So I had let this sit for a couple of minutes, probably about 45 minutes before I got back and tried to test out the consistency. You have to allow the temperatures to calm down. And when you come back and the temperatures are lowered, you then would add your preservative in and your, I guess, fragrance, if that's something you wanted to add in your recipe because the temperatures are nice and low. This body butter ended up feeling so nice on my skin. The consistency was nice and light. The putting it on was nice and smooth. There was not a lot of greasy residue. It was actually absorbed very nicely into my hands. And honestly, it kept the moisture in my legs all day. I came back at the end of the day, lift up my leg, and it was still greased. Not one crack in sight. Thanks for watching.